Hey everybody, Adam from Atlas Gunworks. We're going to talk about bullet setback really quickly today. This is a short video to get you to pay attention to that, be aware of some things, and if you need more information, our team shooter David Wampler did an in-depth video that's up on our YouTube channel about this. But there's a misconception oftentimes among new reloaders that the bullet is going to get held at the top of the case by the crimp, and that's not the proper way to hold a bullet. So the proper way that the bullet should be held is by the sizing of the body of the case. So instead of the crimp die being your last die that's important there, it's your size die, your first die, how we get that body to come down. And so what you should be able to do is take a pair of calipers, zero them out, make sure the tips are clean. If you don't do that, that helps a lot. And we're going to measure right where the bullet is. On this case, I'm at 4.22 on a 40 cal. And then I'm going to come down underneath, and I'm going to be at like 4.19. So 2 or 3 thou difference between where the bullet stops. The coolest way to do it, and you can't do it all the time and see it, but sometimes you can see that ridge at the bottom of the bullet. And what I want to happen is, again, in the 1911s or 20 style 11 guns, you're going to see the bullet hit the ramp. And when the bullet hits this ramp to scoot in, if it moves backwards, it's got the opportunity with certain powders and with weak cases to all of a sudden have the pressure come up and have a case failure, which is what you see in 40. You see case head failures on occasion. It's not common, but it happens. And it happens almost always because of a bullet setback, extreme bullet setback. So there's a good test for this. My favorite test for this is the real test, right? So we're going to do it the way it's going to happen in real life. So I'm going to tell you about that test right after I tell you about the bench test. So the bench test is really simple. This is at 1.168. I'm going to take it and just push hard on it. And if it moves at all, we're in trouble. So it doesn't move, 1.168, right? But if you can push those back, that's very bad. We've got problems there. So watch our die video and talk about size die, but get the body of your brass to hold the bottom of the bullet, the base of the bullet. The other test, the real test, is we're going to load a mag, we're going to shoot our gun. So gun goes, it's now cycled the next round. That round's hit the ramp, so we know that whatever setback we're going to get is going to happen. So I rack that round out of the gun, usually onto a flat bench. I shoot again, rack the next round out, shoot again, rack the next round out. I want a 3 to 5 round sample, and I don't want really any setback. You know, maybe 1 thou, 2 thou, but pretty much no setback. And that's going to do 2 things for us. It's going to not shorten our chamber in the case. It's not going to shorten the combustion chamber of the round. And it's also going to not soak up energy as the bullet hits the ramp, right? So this bullet's going to contact the ramp. We want it to come in. I don't want to lose any energy in that process. So if you need more info, see our David Wampler video on our YouTube page. And I hope to see you guys on the range soon.